So welcome to this preview of the La Liga match day 14 as well. If you like in general what you see here on my channel, leave your subscribe to it, it's absolutely free. Leave your likes, thumbs up. Thanks a lot if you do so. And also check out the Betmaster Tool if you follow the link in the description. I tried to compile these prices without having a look at market prices, and which is a task I do actually. I used to do for a very long time. At the moment, I'm not a regular professional punter, if you want so. Instead, I'm a professional bet instructor. Now I'm a professional video recorder. No, this is not very professional. What I'm doing here. No, I'm trying to improve the tool for you, so you can even use it, even if the videos are not recorded anymore. Should I do so? Ever stop? I don't know, but this is rather a demonstration of how the tool works, and actually that it's pretty exact and that it's unique at market. This is what I'm claiming here. And of course we can sometimes also look at different markets, which I sometimes do. We have the over-under market and so on, a couple of different markets that are also been compiled on the fly, so to say, because all the prices drop off within the simulation. But to understand how the tool does all these miracles for you, you had to check out some other videos in which I explain this. Levante against Bilbao Athletic Club. There should be favorites. The away side, of course, maybe over 2.0, clearly over, but maybe 220, something like that. Market price, I don't know. Should be over 2.0. Okay, few goals. That's why low draw true price, whereby probability is high. Then, of course, we can always check out this if we click on the match here. We compare the draws, home draws. Oh, 6 draws they had, not a single win yet. Levante. While they also have 6 draws, so it would make a lot of sense if the computer says this is a likely draw. In 13 games, it's almost half of the games end a draw, and this would say 33%. Okay, Celta against Villarreal, not an easy one. Villarreal should be still ahead, but very, very slightly only, whereby Celta also not having a very comfortable campaign. Should be favorites, but not by this much. The away side. 257, that sounds pretty right to me. We'll see what in a second what market thinks about it. Sevilla against Alaves. Alaves lifted a bit from the bottom, I think. Couple of better results. I just fancy, I'm not sure. And Sevilla, of course, top favorites, but still should be something like 145 even. True price could be maybe even higher. Okay, 160, that sounds like a bit too much, but Alaves maybe better than their current league position, which I am not even very sure about. Atletico against Osasuna having a pretty good campaign. Atletico also fairly okay. I mean, we could check it out. I was trying to do this without this assistance here. It's halfway green. We look at the bottom row here, minus the difference here is minus, so they won too few games, they lost too few, which means this is green. They scored a few more goals. They had a bad record on the
video.
Yeah, ich zeichne noch.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, of course, I said that very early on. Thank you very much, my son. They conceded too many goals. Okay. And Osasuna, green, slightly green. But if you look at the goals, that is, as I was predicting this, right, whereby the points they collected had been too many. Anyway, it should be a one, as like the other one, a fun 145 maybe. It's close to the other one, but even a bit more here. Maybe market agrees, but they won't go over 160 by no means. I'm predicting. This derby is too special for me. I watched this a couple of times. It's really annoying. Espanyol are okay. Barcelona still struggling. Xavi returning and maybe helping them. We don't know yet so well. Of course, Barcelona clear favorites, but 160. I don't know, but this is fantasy by the computer. 134. That's ridiculous. It's just a laugh. But would I consider to bet them? I mean, we get at least 160 or maybe even more. But Espanyol doing okay, whereby Barcelona red, dark, and Espanyol pretty green. They promoted, so it should be, even in my world, it should be a 160 as a derby especially, but I'm not sure. Maybe we think about it. Why not? I mean, I think Barcelona are still a bit better. Getafe, I was not doing the price. Should they be against Cadiz, of course, but market will be lower. I would make it something like 220, 230 even. I don't know. 230. That's a true price. But market will be quite a bit lower. Computer likes Cadiz, and I think for a good reason. So I like them as well. Granada against Real Madrid is also 145, something like that. Granada not performing so well, so 153. Market will be 140, maybe. Yeah, 140 should be market price. Elche against Betis. Betis even ahead a bit. Yeah, but still struggling, right? So maybe pretty even game. I don't know. Betis are a bit ahead by the computer, so we check that with the market. And we can, of course, compare here. This is red, this is slightly green, this is light green. So just the amounts of wins they are behind, whereby Betis are not anywhere red, which I suppose it's not the case. They are just simply performing okay. Real Sociedad still top of the table, but I do not trust them at all. So I'm right. This is green on the other side, but where it is always green over there, right? But it should be a one like the others, but maybe even a bit more. 165, 170, 175. I don't know. True price should be somewhere higher. 192. This is even a bit not still higher, but I would trust this. I would go with Valencia. But I know they are also maybe not up to their very highest. This looks okay here, but not perfect. Anyway, Rayo against Mallorca. Okay, Falcao. I saw that. Is he called Falcao, right? Against Mallorca should be over 2, but market may be below, but 220 computer will surely be. Oh, 183. Sorry for that. So did I adjust something? I don't know, but this is green. We knew that. And Mallorca, I didn't think they were awful, which they aren't. They are well assessed. So 183, but I won't be against market here, I think. So we're gonna check out. I didn't open this yet, I'm afraid. Or did I? No, I didn't. But here, Levante, we have 225. I have to find the right tab here. 225, I got 243. This sounds perfect. Celta 240 sounds also pretty fine to me. 257, 240, no indications. Sevilla 145, as I predicted, market will be. I was on 160. I wouldn't dare to go with Alaves, even if it's a slight indication here, a marginal one. Atletico, I was saying it's about the same. Here we would even be a bit better. Would we wish to go with Osasuna? I mean, they are doing fine, and I'm not so afraid of Atletico. They are pretty green here. And Osasuna, I checked this one already. Yeah, well, I mean, we would have to check these two here, whereby I didn't clear my. It's just marginal indications, and maybe they do make a little bit of sense. Of course, if you would go with these, you should rather, apart from check out what I said about the most recent results. But I was right. Alaves are on a good run. If you check out these, and you see the blue ones are good ones, the red ones are bad ones. So this is 5-2 for Sevilla and 2-5 for Alaves, which may justify a lot more the markets evaluations. But I would say with a good run that Deportivo Alaves are on, we can, and I'm not fully convinced by Sevilla, as I am not from Atletico. I know these teams are getting their results, they are perfect, but the whole Spanish football at the top is at the moment not to my perfect liking. But anyway, so these are marginal indications, as I mentioned already. Here we have only 138, so I'm very happy with my compilation, because it's maybe for the return from Xavi. Xavi, here I said we have a price below 2.0 or close to, but 183 we go once again for sure with Cadiz. They are a good side, they are very resilient, tough. There was a better term. Real even a 150, I wasn't suspecting that, but here we agree, 153. So people at the moment do not like Real too much. In the Betis, I was close, 2.10, I think. What did we have here? 255. So there would be a draw indication. Where else did we have this draw indication? 330. Did we have this in the Levante? 330. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that. And I can check the Celta as well. No, that's 342. There's no indication, but we have some fair indications here. I said I'm gonna go with Valencia, but not for this price. This is of course ridiculous. For this, they are not good enough. And as I said, we won't turn against Rayo, which is with these figures. It's not by any means indicated. It's just a very good evaluation. So we have these two going with the draws. These are very, very marginal on Alaves and on Osasuna, and we know who they gotta take on, who they face, but both actually with a pretty decent campaign. Atletico and Sevilla with still some business to come in the Champions League, and so some more additional tiny little points in their favor. And Cadiz, this is the one I would full-heartedly go with. But of course I know that Getafe know what they have to do. They have to try and win these home games, of course, against the co-strugglers, whatever they are called. Okay, so this is what I would, or my tool would calculate for you and would predict. And now I'm gonna leave you with this. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye. See you soon.